morning, everybody, and welcome to a very chipper for the love of Paul McGrath podcast. I'm your host, Neil Dunworth, and this is Villa AM, where we try and give you a roundup of the main Villa news, all in under 8 minutes. So that it's a bite-sized piece that you can eat with your breakfast or whatever way you want to consume this. But yesterday was quite an eventful day, I suppose, for Aston Villa. We got to see more games and more preseason games. And Aston Villa obviously winning 4-0 versus AS Roma is the talking point, I suppose, that a lot of people will be coming at this morning, because it was a preseason, or it has been a preseason, where we've been wanting Aston Villa to kind of kick into motion. Yesterday, we obviously had the news with Evan Gassend, and that was something that was seen as kind of like a shot in the arm for this team. Then to have such a dominant performance versus Roma, winning 4-0 and looking every inch of 4-0 victory was absolutely fantastic to see. So it was great, and I'm sure Unai Emery is absolutely brimming at that. Namely, I think he would be brimming because Emi Buendia finally came alive in preseason today, in that game last night. I thought he was very effervescent. He got around the field and he scored an absolute perler of a free kick, which is a spoiler alert in case you haven't seen it. Watch it. Pace, power, dip, real knuckleball, hits the back of the net before the goalkeeper even knows it's past him. Then another man who is looking to, I suppose, who's been in the news really, I suppose, with being moving away from Aston Villa, which I think is a load of nonsense. I don't think that's the case, because I think Unai Emery absolutely adores Jacob Ramsey. But Ramsey gets on the score sheet after a beautiful ball from Yuri Tielemans through. Really good finish underneath the goalkeeper, and he keeps his very impressive preseason rolling as well, does Jacob Ramsey. And I thought it was interesting that Unai Emery left him on after halftime to get more minutes in the tank. And Jacob Ramsey, as we know, is somebody that Unai Emery adores. Brilliant to see him get on the score sheet, and good to see him looking back to full fitness again. But he was not the only person who got on the score sheet, because inevitable Ollie in the air got on the score sheet once more, scoring another header in preseason. Great to have our forward players scoring. Even better to have them scoring pinpoint accurate headers like he scored with this one. Cross comes in from that left-hand side. Pace, power, directs it down into the ground, clips the post and goes in, and the goalkeeper has no chance of saving that. Ollie Watkins scoring goals can only be a good thing. His overall hold-up play and everything in this first half was absolutely superb again. But Ollie Watkins having an off-season is paying dividends, or does usually pay dividends for Aston Villa. Didn't have one last year. He's having a really good one this year. Let's see, does it translate into the Premier League season also? Another man that is looking for his form to translate into a more profitable Premier League season and a more profitable season in Europe next year is the man who got the 4th goal, and that's Daniel Malen. Because Daniel Malen is flying under the radar, and he is flying it currently, having a really, really good preseason. Again, I know I've said it about the last 3 guys, about Ramsey, about Ollie Watkins, and Daniel Malen. But listen back to my synopsis of the game in the post-match final whistle review, and you'll see the praise that I think the likes of Ramsey and Malen should get, and I hope they do get, and I hope when they bring this into the season that they continue to get that praise. But Daniel Malen is racking up the goals in this preseason, and I love to see it. Just like with Ollie Watkins, I want my strikers to score goals, I want my forward players to score goals, and I don't care if they only get 10-15 minutes at the end of games. I want them to get opportunities to score goals. The goal that Daniel Malen scored was very intriguing. It was very good to see, and it's a goal I'm not sure that Ollie Watkins can score, but Daniel Malen has done it once or twice in this preseason, and that is nice to see, the different variants of where goals can be scored, who's scoring them, and how we're scoring those goals as well. Once again, will it translate into the Premier League? All will be told in 9 days' time, I suppose, when we do get that kickoff versus Newcastle. But we can only talk about what we see in this preseason, and it's incredibly positive from Daniel Malen so far. He's been managed really well. This is preseason, and he seems to have no ill effects or ill mindset from what went on last year. He's got the bit between his teeth, and that can only be a good thing for Aston Villa. Speaking about other good things for Aston Villa Football Club also is that Evan Gassend has touched down, or was spotted anyway, taking a plane to Birmingham, whether he touched down or not, because Birmingham did have their runway was closed due to an incident on their runway, and there was fire crews and stuff like that. If you guys saw it online, so potentially, I think that there was a want to have Gassend medical, all signed, sealed, delivered, ready for this game today, or yesterday, should I say, as and to make an announcement potentially before the game. Who knows what happened there? But the young man hasn't been announced as of recording of this, which I'm recording immediately after the game last night versus Roma. But I'm sure we will see something on him soon. I also have a very, very in-depth piece and a nice piece coming out with Alex Barker from the Athletic, which will be airing today as well, the 7th of August. So please check that out too. But good news, no hijacking of the deal so far. Looks like Evan Gassend is going to be announced as an Aston Villa player very, 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 very shortly. It's an imminent deal. And another thing that looks like it's imminent, it's all good news so far today. Another imminent deal which looks to be on the horizon is that Luke Dean looks to be signing a new 2-year extension to his Aston Villa career. Somebody that Unai Emery has been quoted as saying that he can't do without. Well, that's what one of the tweets said today. And who am I not to believe what the internet says? Because as we know, the internet always tells the truth. But somebody who's been a mainstay in Unai Emery's plans, somebody who is really steady and is like a fine wine and getting better with age, is Luca Dean. Signed that. It looks like he's going to be signing that extension. Rumors abound that he's going to take less wages than he was on already. None of that is confirmed, and I did make a joke about it today, but none of it has been confirmed. We will wait and see what comes out in the waters with regards to that. But good news, Villa keeping one of their players, one of their very good players, and one of the players that has been playing exceptionally well under Unai Emery, under contract, protecting his value potentially, and also giving him that platform to make an assault on that French national team for 2026 as well, should he continue to play as well as he is for Aston Villa. So that's really it. That's our roundup for all the news that was happening on the 6th of August, on Wednesday, the 6th of August. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you do, please give this a like, a subscribe, or whatever way you want to do it. If you're listening to this on podcast, please leave us 5-star reviews. Please give us a written review as well. We really, really appreciate that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, which we've now started putting this on YouTube, please just comment below with the line emoji. Why not comment below with a line emoji? And let's try and get this going in the algorithm. Thank you so much to all of you for the kind words with regards to the entrance music as well. And thank you for the kind words for this new kind of feature that we're doing. It's really simple, bite-sized Villa AM every single morning, wrapping up the Aston Villa news, and we're going to try and do it. I know I said within 8 minutes, but definitely within 10 minutes for your shorter commutes, if that is the way that you want to listen to football podcasts. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Stay safe, stay healthy. We will be back again tomorrow, and all that's left to say is up the Villa.
It's Villa in the morning with Villa AM. It's Villa in the morning with Villa AM.